Marabou Stork's Trash Feast Survival Secrets. The Marabou Stork certainly stands out from the crowd. Its bald head and warty neck are features that often elicit a reaction, and it's easy to understand why they've earned this bird a reputation for being unusual. But beneath that striking appearance lies a truly remarkable lifestyle centered around scavenging. They are nature's cleanup crew, playing an incredibly important role in their ecosystems across sub-Saharan Africa. Marabou storks primarily feed on carrion, the remains of dead animals. This includes everything from zebra and wildebeest to discarded fish and even household waste. Their powerful beaks allow them to tear through tough hides and access nutrients that other predators might miss, effectively recycling resources and preventing disease spread. They're also opportunistic feeders. You'll often see them following vehicles or gathering near human settlements in search of scraps. Marabou storks have a remarkable relationship with humans. They genuinely thrive in our presence. This isn't simply tolerance, it's a mutually beneficial arrangement driven by their highly adaptable diet. You see, these birds aren't picky eaters. They've become exceptionally skilled at capitalizing on the waste we produce, from overflowing bins to market scraps and even landfill sites. It's this unique ability to exploit urban and suburban refuse that allows them to flourish where many other large birds would struggle. Their presence is often a sign of human activity, a testament to their opportunistic feeding habits, and frankly, an indication of the amount of readily available food waste nearby. Most birds rely on hunting insects, fish, or seeds for survival. But the Marabou stork has developed a truly unique feeding strategy. You'll often find them near human activity landfills, bustling marketplaces, and even busy roadsides are their preferred dining locations. These aren't accidental visits, they actively seek out these areas. They thrive on discarded food scraps, carrion, and all sorts of waste that humans leave behind. This reliance on our leftovers is a defining characteristic of the Marabou stork and plays a huge role in its ability to survive and flourish in increasingly human-dominated landscapes. Marabou storks have a truly remarkable ability when it comes to what they eat. Their digestive systems are incredibly tough, practically built for handling things most animals wouldn't touch. They can process decaying meat scraps with ease and even consume fruit peels that would be poisonous to many other birds. It's not uncommon to see them scavenging through waste piles, and surprisingly, their bodies can tolerate items like plastic, though of course, we want to minimize any potential harm from human-generated debris in their environment. This incredible resilience is a key factor in their success as scavengers. It's remarkable how adaptable these birds truly are. Unlike so many other bird species struggling to survive amidst human development, Marabou storks have actually thrived in areas with significant human activity. This is largely due to their opportunistic scavenging behavior. They readily take advantage of the waste and discarded food we produce. Consequently, populations have seen a considerable increase in regions where humans are present. It's a fascinating example of how a species can not only coexist but flourish alongside us, capitalizing on resources that others might overlook. These magnificent birds aren't just impressive to look at their essential for keeping their ecosystems healthy. Marabou storks are nature's sanitation crew, actively consuming a surprising amount of waste, everything from carrion and garbage to decaying matter. This isn't just about scavenging for food, it's a vital ecological service. By clearing away potential breeding grounds for disease, carrying insects and bacteria, they significantly reduce the risk of outbreaks within their habitats. It's quite remarkable how this behavior directly contributes to public health and overall environmental stability in these areas. Their appetite for waste is genuinely beneficial, a natural solution keeping things clean. Although Marabou storks are classified as omnivores, their feeding habits reveal a fascinating specialization. The vast majority of what they consume, often over 90%, isn't live prey. Instead, these birds are incredibly efficient scavengers, relying heavily on carrion and discarded food scraps left behind by humans. You'll frequently see them near landfills, butcheries, or anywhere large quantities of waste accumulate. Insects and small animals do occasionally feature in their diet, but they represent only a tiny fraction of their total intake. It's really the readily available dead matter that sustains these impressive birds. These aren't your average wading birds. Marabou storks are truly imposing figures in the African landscape. Standing up to 6 feet tall, they command attention simply by their sheer size. But it's not just height that gives them an edge. Those incredibly powerful beaks are a formidable tool. They use them to tear apart carcasses and, crucially, to assert dominance at feeding sites. You'll often witness these storks effectively pushing away smaller scavengers like jackals and vultures. It's a clear display of strength. They're the undisputed kings of the buffet, ensuring they get first pick from whatever remains. This unique relationship with human activity also creates a significant vulnerability for Marabou storks. Their dependence on waste means their survival is directly tied to how we manage it. Improvements in sanitation, while beneficial for public health, can inadvertently remove a crucial food source. Changes in disposal practices, like switching from open dump sites to fully enclosed systems or more efficient waste collection, drastically reduce the available sustenance. This isn't about criticizing progress, it's highlighting an unintended consequence of human development and its impact on wildlife. Populations are particularly at risk where sanitation improvements occur rapidly without considering the ecological role these birds play. The Marabou stork's diet is unlike that of many birds. It's almost entirely reliant on human-generated waste. This isn't a recent development. They've historically scavenged. But the sheer volume and accessibility of refuse in urban areas has allowed their populations to explode around cities and landfills across East Africa. Their incredible tolerance for bacteria and parasites allows them to consume materials that would be lethal to most other animals. Consider this: a single Marabou stork can ingest hundreds of pounds of garbage annually, acting as a critical, albeit unconventional, sanitation service within these environments. Understanding this dependence is essential because their survival is directly linked to our waste management practices. If we drastically reduce available refuse without providing alternative food sources or habitats, the consequences for these birds could be severe. Conservation efforts must therefore carefully consider this unique relationship and avoid approaches that inadvertently eliminate their primary food supply.